I'm Jamie MacKay, host of the Country Radio Show. With me I've got Chris Brenan from Nufarm, and here we are standing in our young pasture. It's been sown for about 7 weeks, we've decided, somewhere between 6 and 8 weeks. Now you reckon it's ripe for spraying right now, but maybe you would say that because you sell spray.
This is true, Jamie, but the reality is 6 to 8 weeks post-germination, we're getting to a stage now where some of the weeds are getting up. We don't want to spray them when they're too big. We can identify the trifoliate leaves on the clovers clearly. Most of the clovers are at 2 trifoliate or more. And so the weeds are at an optimum stage. Best we get some stock in here for a couple of days to nip it off. Preferably young stock, is in my opinion. And then 3 to 4 days after that, when it freshens up, we come in with Tribal Gold, which is a product that I would see as being best for this particular weed choice we've got in here. It's got a wide spectrum, proprietary formulation of Nufarm's. The only thing you have to add to it is a spraying oil.
Can I go back to my Lincoln College days in the 1980s and when I was a farmer? It was a long, long time ago, but we used to spray young pastures like this with a product called MCPB. We didn't use the MCPA because it was too tough on the clovers. Where does Tribal Gold sit?
So Tribal Gold is basically a base of MCPB, and we've added a bit of horsepower to it. We've added one other type of chemistry, and we also added a little bit of A that you mentioned before. The A spikes the B up to a certain extent, and the flumetzylam, which is the other active ingredient, broadens the spectrum and allows us to get some of the weeds that the MCPA-PB mixtures just won't get on their own.
And one final question for you. This is quite a uniform part of the pasture where we're standing. Is it necessary to bring the stock in to nip it off to even it up?
Very much so, in our opinion. It will remove some of the clover leaf and save on any chance of damage at all, particularly with red clovers. And it also will open the pasture up somewhat for some of the weeds that, if you notice looking at some of the weeds later on, they're very flat in the grass profile, and if the grass is shielding them, we might not necessarily get good cover over them with the spray droplets.